Welcome to the podcast, ladies and gentlemen, episode 15.
Episode 15.
Wow, it's been a while. I feel like we say that every time.
You know what? Let's stop apologizing.
Okay.
I think that we show up when we can and our people understand.
Yeah, it's been wild. And we're gonna catch up.
We're going to catch you up on the wildness.
I was looking at this.
Well, explain what that
What
is.
does this remind you of?
The water bottle?
Yeah.
Oh, the rental car?
It reminds you of like a road trip water.
Well,
you know what I'm
because
saying?
you know why, Eddie?
That's what I was gonna lead it right into.
Well, perfect transition, Eddie.
Guys, we went on you went 48 hours, I think.
Yeah. So
I think you drove
hold
more.
on. I need to stop drinking sparkling water when we do this because it always
You need a
gets
burp?
me. Mm-hmm.
But so anyway, we've been wanting to go to Oregon for some time now because we know it's ice cream season and Caroline's.
No, here's what happened.
Okay, I'll fuck off. Go ahead.
No, well, you know what? You were just struggling to land the plane, so let me just do a little takeoff. Here's the thing. Oregon is beautiful. It's where my mom lives and my stepdad and my whole family, basically, right?
Yeah.
That's where.
Well, she lives in Washington. Your sister.
Yeah, but I mean, Oregon is like the
Yeah.
generic.
Pacific Northwest.
So
Anyway.
we were like, we want to go up to Oregon and see my family sometime this week. I had been in contention for a job. And we were like, well, when this job starts, we are going to have to stay in LA, for the job. And so when are we going to go to Oregon? Trying to figure it out, kept talking about it, but I didn't know if I was going to get the job, right?
Yeah, because we were supposed to know that Monday.
Yeah.
Because you interviewed for it on Friday or like Thursday or whatever, I think, right? Or no, you interviewed for it on
Like
Monday.
2 weeks before.
Yeah, 2 weeks before. So
Yeah.
we were supposed to hear by the end of the week.
We were waiting for, let's call it show number 1.
Yeah.
We were waiting for show number 1 to tell me if I got this job, right? And I was working on Garfield, which I loved.
Shout out Garfield, man.
Shout out
Hold
Garfield.
on. We got to clap. We got to
No,
clap.
I don't have a free hand. I loved Garfield. I would never want to leave Garfield.
Dream job.
Dream job, but candidly, the other jobs were more money.
You know,
I don't think I have to be shy about that, right?
No, when the money talks.
The money talks. We want to buy a house with a yard, which we've talked about. I loved Garfield. I have nothing creatively against Garfield. And
Dave, if you ever listen to this podcast, if she needs a job, please hire her.
that's my boss. My boss from Garfield was amazing. I would never leave that job unless it was significantly more money, which is what we're talking about. You see what I'm saying? Okay, great. But great job was not leaving a job because I didn't like it. Anyways.
Let's just say this. Also, Dave would have left that job to take this job. So we're like, just so that we're crossing T's and dotting R's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're all good.
Yeah,
no one's mad.
No
Everyone's
one's mad.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, so show number 1, we're waiting for it to come through. Meanwhile, I'm like, Eddie, I still haven't gotten the offer for show number 1. So let's just go to Oregon because they're taking their sweet time. Who cares, right? And Garfield was remote. What?
You're telling a false story.
Really? Why?
Yeah. Because your mom was the reason why we went. We wanted to go, but your mom made us pull the trigger.
Well, yeah. I mean, and then my mom texted and was like,
She was basically the one like pushed us
she
over
was
the
like,
edge.
get your asses up here.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. You guys need to get up here. So
'Cause
we're
I-
like,
yeah.
But also I had not heard about the show.
Right. We were in a weird spot.
Yeah. So we were like, let's just get in the car and go. So we went up to Oregon, and then I hear about show number 2. Right?
You interviewed on the way.
car ride up.
Calamity Falls, is that the name of the city?
Klamath Falls.
Shout them out. Is that
Where
still
my
is that California?
It is in Oregon.
Oregon?
It's where my brother-in-law's from.
Chris
I had
Matthews?
to stop. If you follow me on TikTok or Instagram, you'll see that we literally made a stop on the way up for me to take this interview for show number 2. I heard about it out of nowhere. We're still waiting to hear if I get show number 1. Show number 2 comes out of nowhere. I take this interview. I get in the car. I'm like, Eddie, I don't know. We'll see. This industry is crazy.
You're saying before you took it or after you took it?
After I took the interview.
After you took it. So Caroline has a lot of these calls all the time where they like interview her for shows and they're like, this is a potential fit. And every time she comes out, I love her enthusiasm where it's like, I fucking nailed it. No one fucking better. I feel so good about this one.
Yeah.
This one, I was walking the dogs in Calamity Falls, and we're all looking for Mama Caroline. Where is she?
Yeah.
She comes out of the building, and she's like,
I don't know.
I don't know. I just can't put my finger on it.
Well,
like, I don't know. You literally just said, I don't know.
I didn't know.
It was almost like, and you were like a little frozen for about 10 minutes in the car ride where I think you were thinking about it.
Well, I think I realized how much I wanted it. And then I was like, and I don't know
if I did enough.
if
right.
I did enough.
Yeah. Or if I was the right fit or whatever.
Yeah. And like once I can share what this show is, it's a little bit of a genre difference for me. Like, but I really wanted it. And I was just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to
It
explain
was the first time she's ever done this. By the way.
Yeah. I'm usually like, I nailed it. Like I'm such a cocky asshole. So anyways, the next day we finally get to Oregon. It's the first full day in Oregon. And I get a call and they're like, Eddie goes golfing. Eddie's gone.
Mind you, I get an email on the way up there telling me like I have a job.
Yes. Oh, we skipped that part. Mm-hmm.
I had a job. We were driving up there on Sunday. They're like, hey, we need you back on Saturday. So I'm feeling like an asshole here.
Yeah, Eddie's like, shoot, I'm cutting the trip short.
I'm cutting the trip short because of me.
Yeah.
When I wasn't supposed to work that week. And then Caroline is not feeling good about this job. So I'm like, fuck, we're really going to come home because of me. And then
we get to Oregon. Eddie goes golfing. And while he's golfing, I get actually a text from my agent, which is very different. But the reason why is they said they got a text. They texted me, hey, because it's so urgent, you got the job and you start tomorrow.
We
in
are
LA.
We were in
the mountains
Hood,
of
Oregon.
Oregon. And I was like, oh my God, I got it. I'm so excited. And I have to be there tomorrow.
Mind you, we can't just fly back because we have both of our dogs. Yeah. And that was great. I mean, Zoe and Gus, they both loved it.
Yeah,
like,
even the short time that they were there, they loved it.
Yeah, Zoe would have loved more of it. We'll have to come back with her.
Yeah.
Shout out to both the dogs. They were both phenomenal on the car ride. Didn't drug them up. It was amazing. They were amazing.
Dogs are really good in the car. They kind of like just know they're in the car. Like they just chill. But even like, so anyway, so I end up flying home the next day. Flying to LA. Well, I flew into Burbank because the job is like around Burbank. So I just flew into Burbank, 5 a.m., left Portland, landed in San Jose. I had to do a layover and then got into Burbank at 8:30 a.m. and my job started at 10 a.m.
With no socks. Mind you almost missed your flight because your flight was at like 6 a.m.? 5 a.m. I said we were supposed to leave at like 3:30.
Yeah.
We ended up leaving at 4 because you slept a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And
I did the real classic, which I'm surprised.
You did the old Eddie Garcia.
I know. It's like so unlike me. It's the first day of a job. I'm catching a plane from Oregon to LA.
And mind you, your mom lives an hour from the airport.
Yeah, we're in the woods. So you have to like drive to the airport. And I set an alarm at 3:15 and I was like, I'm going to leave at 3:30.
You were really supposed to leave earlier because you're going to shower, remember? You were going to shower.
Oh, well, whatever. And then I opened up I guess the alarm went off. I think I hit snooze or I turned off the alarm. And then I opened up my eyes and it was 4:00. And I was like, Eddie. And in Eddie's defense, you did not ask questions. You literally got out of bed and were in the car, like in the driver's seat within 4 seconds.
With all dogs.
You grabbed the dogs.
Because we were at your mom's house. We have one dog, Gus, who is kind of a wild card if he poops or doesn't poop in the house.
Yeah.
Especially in foreign houses, you know?
Uh-huh.
So I was like, what the chances of him getting up, can't find me or his mom, he's going to poop in the house.
Yeah.
He's going to freak out. So I was like, let me just grab both dogs. Zoe was always up for a car ride. Then we dropped you off.
Yeah, and I made it.
And I made it in like about 39 minutes.
That was great. It's supposed to be an hour car ride.
But the thing about it, there was no one on the road.
Yeah, I think it was because there was no one on the road.
And we got evergreen
like
light. And your mom and your stepdad are like, mind you, her stepdad is a very cautious driver.
Yeah, he was like,
oh my God.
Couldn't believe it.
He couldn't. It was like I had gone to Mars and back.
I know. They couldn't believe it.
In 39 minutes. No, it was crazy. I'm a little on edge right now because I did not put on Do Not Disturb
on
my phone.
Oh, I think you're fine.
So somebody might call anyway.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's been crazy, guys. Life's been
but
it's been good.
So I flew back. I started this job, and then now it's what day is it? Wednesday. So I've been there officially a week, Wednesday to Wednesday. It's a full-time in-person job, and it is like my dream job. I'm so excited about it. I can't share what it is yet, but I'm really excited to share when I can, and I'm just like really. It just feels like a really big career move.
Great. I was fucking jacked.
Yeah.
We were all jacked.
Yeah, we were all excited. And then Eddie drove the rental car home in one day, 16 hours, all the way down.
I had a job that Saturday, but I knew I was going to stay and golf somewhere. But I ended up not doing it. You drove
home Thursday. You were going to sleep somewhere Thursday night and then
play golf Friday morning.
You just didn't. Yeah. You decided.
I was just like, fuck it. Let's get home.
Yeah.
Sleep in my own bed.
I can't believe it. Like Gus was in Oregon for like 72 hours. Like, it's so crazy.
It's crazy, yeah. And it was, we'll go back. I mean,
Yeah.
not anytime soon, but we'll be back for like the holidays or something.
Yeah, we'll be back for the holidays for sure. And yeah, so anyways, life has just been a little, and then it's like, and then we came back, I started working, and then Saturday, Eddie had a big job. And then I feel like we did something on Sunday. Like, I just feel like it's been nonstop. We just went to Costco right now. Like, it's Wednesday. It's like after work, we just all went to Costco because our house has no food. We're just sort of like,
we're kind of just, we're kind of just, tomorrow's my first day off in a long time.
But it's really exciting.
That
It's
I'm
like
looking forward to.
all things that we
No, I mean,
have always wanted to
ice cream
happen.
season is upon us too.
It's here.
It usually comes a little bit later, but it is here.
Yeah.
Crossing our fingers for a big job next month. Our first big, I think, hopefully collaboration.
Yeah.
Which we can't talk about yet, but really
like
excited.
the worst. We're like, and then this we can't talk about.
Well, I mean, it's not, nothing.
No, I know. Everything we will share when we can. But
yeah.
no, it's like very exciting and feels like things are
But
happening.
we are all very proud of you, Caroline.
Thank you.
Dogs, the Garcias,
I appreciate it.
TikTok, Instagram. We're all very proud. It's exciting, guys. Yeah, it's been wild.
Yeah. So all of us to say, we even brought our podcast gear ready.
We did.
We were going to do a podcast in Oregon, and then it was like a whirlwind.
It was a whirlwind. Yeah, no, it was crazy. What else do we have going on? I didn't even think straight. I have ice cream in the fridge that I'm really excited about. I'm super excited about it. Love Island.
Okay, we have Love Island finished.
What did you think? What was your overall?
I would say I was like, it was an okay season. How did you feel? I didn't like everyone who was obsessed with Trinity and Bryce. I don't know, something I wasn't like truly connected. Maybe because they didn't really have a journey. It was just sort of like they picked each other from the very beginning.
I really don't think they like each other.
Trinity and Bryce?
Yeah, I
don't think that's true.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're broken up in 2 months.
Oh, come on.
Maybe like next week.
They all break up.
No, but I think like it's generally like they like wrote each other and like that was it. Like, you know what I mean? They're like, let's stick together.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's like nothing to it.
There wasn't a whole, like I wasn't super invested in them. I think that Kata and Zach, I don't like Zach at all. Who else? Melanie and Sincere are like.
Sincere was a little bit of a dog. I kind of like. Who's the other guy? Corbin? Was his name Corbin? The tall African American guy?
Oh, yeah, the guy with Pramita or whatever.
I thought they were fun.
I do too. I actually voted for them and then they got kicked off.
I like for the people to be a little rowdy.
Yeah.
I like the little ruckus in there.
Yeah.
This was too vanilla. There was nothing to it. Who is the volleyball player that ended up with the Asian guy? With the really good looking mom?
Yeah. Well, his name was Carl.
Carl, yeah. Like they were just too bored. She kept crying over the guy from Crenshaw. Like,
yeah. No, I agree.
It was too much of that.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch. I think we're gonna start UK.
Yeah, we're gonna start Love Island UK.
Yeah, we finished our other show. What was the other show we just watched?
Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed.
Great show.
Horrible ending. The finale
Horrible.
was. I literally went into my job and I was like, so let's not do that.
That was the craziest ending because I was so fired up on that show.
Yeah, I agree. And
we were so hooked on that show.
Well, they didn't answer enough questions. Like, you can't. I just am like, end the story, and then season 2 is a new story.
Yeah,
Don't you
wild.
think?
That was wild. Yeah,
that was weird.
I didn't like that. What else have we got going on? 4th of July, we hung out with some friends. Nothing crazy.
Yeah,
that's kind of it, right? Do we have any questions?
I
think we have
questions. I can read some questions. Hold on.
Let's read some questions. Oh, I don't know if you saw, but E40's at SeaWorld now. Remember how I told you a Yin Yang Twins were at SeaWorld? E40 had SeaWorld.
Wait, what is going on at SeaWorld? That's crazy.
E40 had it jumping, like absolutely bonkers.
Okay. Hi. I'm a fairly new follower, maybe 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks.
Caroline, the puppy voice you make is the cutest.
Okay, so.
Some random questions for you guys who have crossed my mind. Number 1, how comfortable or uncomfortable was it to discuss finances early in your relationship?
Is there multiple questions?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do that one. Guys, I am the financial leader in this household.
Oh, you wish.
Fartia is definitely the breadwinner in this family, but
no, you are just the more mindful of money.
That's financially responsible.
No, I'm responsible, babe.
You are, but sometimes we don't know where money goes.
Well, we are sitting in a house that I bought.
I know. No, I
it's
agree.
like I obviously did some things right. But yeah, I'm just a little bit less. I will say Eddie has been a great influence on me of just being more mindful of things.
Also, the finance thing, we're kind of old school in the sense of we combined our
Yeah, we're a team.
team 2-in-1. So yeah, I mean, I'm a little more strict, a little smarter, a little alligator arm, a little tight. Caroline calls me sometimes, but I'm more so like looking out. I want to know where every 10 cents goes.
Yeah, but it's definitely like it's almost like a compulsion you have because sometimes I'm like, I know that you don't even mean that. You just like have to ask it. Like you just have to like point it out.
Yeah, I mean, we have really nice things. We like our money. We like nice things.
Yeah.
We eat out. We like to go on nice trips. So we don't like by no means
we're
are
very fortunate that we don't have to have like really touchy conversations because we've been able to work.
yeah.
Also like discussing early in the relationship, I'm trying to think of like if it like who paid earlier on. Like it was like it was kind of like quote traditional relationship where like you paid for the first couple of dates and then we started to kind of go back and forth.
It was honestly pretty how do you say flowy? Not flowy, but it was like pretty natural, I want to say.
Yeah,
you know?
but like where I do think the man should pay for the first few dates.
Which I did, yeah.
Which you did. No, totally.
Yeah.
I'm just saying for life. And then after that it was sort of a couple like, oh, I'll get this and then you get that and
now we have a credit card together.
Yeah, that was so nice to get a credit card to just like not have to be like
Venmoing
back and forth.
Yeah. But no, finances, I think we're also very financially like the same way. I think it's a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're both very like there's really no gray areas with our financials. I feel like it's either, red yes or no.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah, like we don't get into fights about it.
No.
Yeah.
We also have like our own businesses, so I think that's also like something that we're like, if Carolina wants to buy 8 different blankets, she can. Right. I'm also not going to be like, why are you buying that? That's not also.
Yeah, that's also so. Yeah. I don't know if that answers the question, but we discussed it.
Yeah.
I think also when you move in, that was starting to be like a discussion point because you're like, okay, now we're living together. Like, how do we share things?
Yeah, and I think we're pretty good about that. We've never really got into a financial fight, I don't think.
No. Number 2, what's worth paying a premium for when it comes to food or service?
We do like the good things.
Yeah.
Like we like our meats,
Well, I will say it's so funny. When you just were talking, I was thinking we're not super mindful around money when it comes to food.
No, that's
like,
the one thing.
We will eat whatever we want.
Like if we see a menu, we like 4 things on it, we'll order all 4.
Yeah. But we're not also like when we say we eat out, and it does add up, but it's like we eat out at like counter service places. We go to like our pizza place around the corner, or we'll go to like we're not necessarily like sitting down and trying new restaurants often, which is when it's like you get a bill of $100. Also, candidly, we don't drink alcohol. Yeah. So our eating out like is not as expensive as when you both go out and you both have 2 drinks each.
I don't want to sound like an asshole here.
Yeah.
But a lot of times that we go out with my parents.
That's also
if
very
my dad
true.
Flips the bill.
That's also so true. Like
I was just thinking about that. But
at least 1 or 2 meals a week are paid for by the Garcias.
Yeah. Thankful. Like we're very thankful about that.
So thankful.
I think it's because, my dad misses us, and
it's just the
way
we
always try to pay, but he
it's the way he rolls. It's like I was telling you the other day that when we went to Mexico on the way home, your dad paid for everything on that trip for me, right? It was like I was a 12-year-old girl. Like I was just like on the trip with like a dad taking care of everything. So on the way home, we stop at the airport and everyone's picking out what foods they want, and me and your dad are the only ones who are going to get Subway. So we go and get Subway, and then I just go up and I'm like, let me get the Subway. And your dad was like, absolutely not. And I was like, please, like you have paid for this whole trip. And then I got the Subway, and then I swear he has mentioned it so many times where he's like, oh, well, I got to pay you back for the Subway. I got to pay you back for the Subway. And I'm like, you have paid for so much.
My dad, so this kind of ties back into the first question she asked us. My dad is so funny. Like he knows where every single dollar of his is. So like I work for my dad too. And when he pays me, he knows that he hasn't paid
Down
me
to the
for
dollar.
like 2 weeks ago, and he goes, no, I owe you $200, but I'm also taking away 50 because like I paid for this, that, and the third 3 weeks ago that you owed me. Don't think I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, and he remembered. Yeah, he's very like he also doesn't like to owe. Like he's never owed anybody anything.
Yeah.
So he's also very on top of things, you know?
Yeah.
So that's maybe where it comes from, you know?
Number 3, this question is from a podcast I listened to. What was your last big purchase?
We just bought new tires. Yeah. I think we paid like what, $1,400?
No, it was like $1,600 or $1,800.
Yeah.
They were expensive.
I mean, that's kind of the biggest. Yeah. What was the next biggest thing?
I mean, we just had our honeymoon. Like we've spent a lot of money this year.
Funny story. We were in Africa. Did we tell the story when we were in Africa and we thought we had a lot more money or I thought we had a lot more money?
We did. Yeah. Where we were like, oh my God, we have so much money. And then we spent every single dime of our honeymoon fund.
Yeah. That was crazy. So I thought that was a big purchase.
Our honeymoon and our wedding.
Yeah.
That was a big purchase. But yeah, the last big purchase we made was
our tires.
Tires.
Yeah, but we need them.
Oh my gosh. I mean.
Yeah, they've been barking.
Oh gosh, those tires.
I'm gonna get the tires done tomorrow. So yeah. Also, thank you for being a new listener. 3 weeks out, already sending us a question. Very positive.
I know, Isabel. We love you.
Thank you, Isabel.
Okay, number 4. Now that you live together, what do you think will be a non-negotiable when you move into a new place? Ooh, that's a good question.
We were just talking about this.
We were just talking about it, and I wish that it was that we have to have 2 bathrooms because do I have to explain myself?
Well, I was sitting on the pot today, actually.
God.
And I was thinking, like, there is something that I really want. And in our wedding, in our bedroom, we had such a nice toilet. Do you remember that? At the velour.
Okay.
And I was like,
I don't even know.
I wonder if that's a good investment.
A good toilet?
A good toilet. Good flush.
I don't know if that's the toilet, though.
Because it cleaned too. No, because it cleaned too.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not
Because it cleaned the
opposed to
butt.
that. I love everything about you, Eddie. I hate sharing a bathroom.
Careful with that.
No, don't, because I know you're going to be like, you also are gross. I'm not as gross as you.
In Redding, California.
No, something irritated my stomach.
That was the worst of all time.
Okay.
That was probably,
okay, but
I picked up dog shit before. That was in the same neighborhood.
Shut up. I hate sharing a bathroom with you. And we are trying to buy a house.
Yeah, and that was the one. It only has one bedroom. It only
has one bathroom. And when I say trying, it's not like, oh, we're going to be in an escrow tomorrow. It's a long game we're playing.
It's a very long game. We just found out it's going to be a lot longer. But yeah, I think
we're going to buy the house right next to his parents.
But that's about it. That's the only non-negotiable, I think. Because I love the bed. Oh, we need a grill.
We need a grill, but we would get that if we have a house with a yard. We can't get one here because it's a townhouse with a patio. And
non-negotiable. No freaking bar seating. What are these chairs called?
Oh, bar stools.
I hate bar stools. No high tables.
Wait, really? Like, you wouldn't like a kitchen island? Your parents have those.
Yeah, but not to eat there. I got to be able to. So I love chairs that have backs.
Those have backs, those bar
yeah,
stools
but they're so uncomfortable.
Okay. Well, for one, we could buy new bar stools if they do irritate you that much. I'm happy to.
But I just see it on the floor. It's okay.
But then 2, I agree. I would love a table. This place is just too small.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
No, I'm not mad at you. Yeah. I'm just telling you how I feel.
No, I know.
I'm just answering. What's her name? Cynthia?
Her name is Isabel.
No,
but I completely agree. I would love to have a table to sit down. We just don't have the space. But
another non-negotiable, 2 fridges.
What? That's crazy.
You need like a garage.
A garage fridge is like you've made it in life, but that's not a non-negotiable. That's just like a aspiration.
What's a non-negotiable?
It means like absolute, like you won't negotiate. You have to have this.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, also like to say we're pretty privileged. Like we have a dishwasher, we have laundry. Like we have all the conveniences of life.
Probably the 2 bathrooms. I would say.
I think the 2 bathrooms is the biggest thing, and like more closet space would be nice.
More storage.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of shoes. Yeah. All right. That's good.
I think so. Okay. Ready?
Yeah. She's still cooking?
No, it's a new. Thank you, Isabel.
Thank you,
Isabel.
Love
you. Okay. Just letting you know, your IG reels about planning your wedding are giving me life as I navigate this journey myself. Congratulations.
Congrats.
How did the 2 of you decide on a first dance song?
Talk to me.
It was "Come Be the Man I Need."
That song was hitting at the time. It still is. It still hits every time you play it. But it's also like we didn't want a slow song. We didn't want like
We didn't want a slow song. Nothing was really speaking to us.
no. We're thinking like Taylor
I wanted a
Swift.
Spanish song, and then you were like, "Not everything has to be Spanish, Karen."
But I loved like we wanted to dance a little bit. Wanted to be a little lively. We wanted it to be a little because we're not serious people. We're very kind of
goofy,
outgoing, kind of dancing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So we kind of wanted that to reflect us. What'd you say?
Yes, we really like it. Honestly, it's kind of cool because it was just kind of like the song we really liked at the time that we got married.
100%.
Which is kind of fun because now when we look back, we can just be like, wow, that was so 2026.
Speaking of which, Olivia Dean, I think she's in LA like soon.
We should go see her.
I know. Yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that
we
would
should
be
reach out
cool.
to her.
Okay.
Reach out to her reps and tell her that was our first dance.
Oh, wait. I just like clocked that you just said that we should reach out to Olivia Dean. Like, what do you think that I should like DM her? I just said okay without
I know.
really.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, like who do you think I am?
Yeah.
Okay. Right now, my fiance and I are trying to shift our focus from vendors to small details like music. Can't really find anything that stands out to us that hasn't been overplayed. Any tips you'd like to share? So I'm sorry I didn't keep reading your question, but we clearly had the exact same experience that you did.
Just go on feel like what you guys are.
Yeah. What are you guys liking right now? Literally, like, what's a song that you like right now?
What's a song that you turn on the radio?
Much pressure. Even like our song, "Man I Need," is not really a love song, right? It's like her telling this guy, like,
this is what I need.
Like, come be the man I need. Like, it's not saying like, oh, I searched my whole life and I found you. It was just like, we liked this song, we vibed to it, and now it's gonna be fun forever.
Also, what's a song that makes you think of him?
That's cute.
You know?
Whether it be the lyrics or just like
the vibe.
Like it makes you feel good. Yeah.
Like, what do you guys dance to? Like if you're like cooking in the kitchen, what do you guys dance to?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we thought about doing a country song because we're country fans.
We didn't want to be too MAGA.
That's right. Everyone knows how we feel. Okay. Also, we already spoke about this, but let's just answer it. Also, this is me shooting my shot. Is Flavors by Ed available to travel outside of LA? We'd love to have you both at our ice cream vendor for our wedding in Lodi, California.
I think you looked it up, right? It's a little far, right?
It's far. Her name is Morales. No, her name is Jessica.
Jessica.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. She has an email for her wedding. That's so smart. Jessica, Eddie will barely do an event in Pasadena. Like he will not.
Jessica,
drive that truck.
it's not me. If I go electric, maybe in 2 years or something like that, I will maybe do it. I'll start going farther. But my truck, if I pushed it to where was I? Long Beach yesterday, about 38 miles, and she was barking. And I was pushing her.
Yeah.
You know, and it was hot, so I don't like to push her more than 40 miles. Outside of that, we're really pushing because that's 80 total miles back and forth. So,
unfortunately, Flavas will not be there, but we'll be there in spirit.
Yeah.
Okay. We have another question.
Oh wow.
Another email.
Great.
Well, we've taken like 3 weeks off. So, hi Garcias. I'm happy to hear my first question might have helped revitalize game nights in the Garcia household. And now I'm back with another podcast question. Okay, really quickly, can I just say, your mom, Mrs. Garcia, is a #1 fan of the podcast. And I'm pretty sure she listened because then when I went over to her house, she was like, we need to start playing more games in our house. And I think it's because she heard me say that I wanted to play more games. And then also something that I thought was really cute of her was that she knows that I'm into Mahjong. And so she downloaded an app on her phone and she's like, I've been learning Mahjong. And I looked at it and it was called like Mahjong Blast. Like it was some like matching game that was like not Mahjong at all. And I was like, oh, I hate to tell you this, but that is not what I play. I don't know. You're playing like a phone game. Like it is not the game. It's just like, dang it, because I'm getting really good. She got to like level 50.
My mom's good at these. Like she's always good at like Wheel of Fortune, like really good at Wheel of Fortune.
I think she'd be great at Mahjong. I just have to teach her.
Yeah, she's really good at like, she loves games. So she's really at that.
Oh my gosh. Wait, Brandon is the one who wrote in. He read my mind. Caroline has talked about things that she's into that might be typically considered activities for older people, like Mahjong. I'd love to know what both of you would consider to be the oldest things about you and what would be the youngest, most childish. Cute.
That's a good question.
And then just to end the email. P.S. No, Eddie, I'm not a car salesman. I'd probably just make more money if I was, but I'm just a reporter in BC.
Reporter?
Yeah, I can't remember why you called him a car salesman.
Oh, he's a reporter though. That's kind of my dream job. Good for you, brother.
Brandon.
Good for you, man.
Call up Eddie.
That's a great job.
He didn't. Can you write us more about your job? Eddie wants to know.
Brandon, love to know more about your gig.
Okay, so what do you consider to be the oldest thing about you, and what's the youngest, most childish?
God, the oldest thing about me.
Okay, well, mine's boring. I go to sleep early. I mean, we've talked about this.
Yeah.
I'm pretty grandma when it comes to my sleep.
I'm a grandpa on the fact that I still have a lot of cash. I probably shouldn't say that. But I don't put all my money.
I was on a bachelorette trip and I was telling some girls about this because I was like, yeah, Eddie is like the under the mattress kind of guy. We really should not be telling this on a podcast.
We probably shouldn't.
Well,
It's too late. Undisclosed location.
Yeah.
But like, I still keep cash.
yeah, that is very grandpa of you. That's very like doomsday prep of you.
Yeah. I probably should have cut that out.
I mean,
Something that's old about me. Let's think about this. I still use cash. How about that?
yeah.
I still use cash. Still carry cash.
Yeah.
Not always.
What's the youngest thing about you? There's so much young about Eddie.
I still travel with like a ball in my anytime I travel anywhere.
Eddie is one. I don't know if I've talked about this on the podcast. Eddie is just like a big kid.
He's a big kid.
Like he is such a kid. Like if we go to Mexico, he's like in the water with a football being like, "Can you play with me, Caroline?" And I'm like, "No."
If I find a hoop, like I want to play. I always want to play, if that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
I always want to be throwing a ball around, like throwing a rock around. Like I always
Well,
want to
also like you turn things into games. Like when we went to
always.
on the road trip, you were like trying to beat yourself on like how many miles you could go
per hour. Yeah.
like per hour, and it's like every hour you were telling me like, guess what, I made it by 3 miles,
Like
or something.
72.2,
Yeah.
75. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
you just like gamify. You're like very playful.
Yeah, I try to find games and everything because you always got to be. I don't take life very serious either.
What do you think is the most childish thing about me?
How you play with my heart.
Aww.
Oh, seriously?
What's the most young?
Maybe your imagination,
Oh, that's a beautiful answer, Eddie.
right?
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe your imagination.
I'm quite a dreamer.
Yeah, you're a dreamer.
Yeah.
Dream Weaver. What? How does that song go?
I don't know. I don't
Dream
know.
Weaver is a song. Alexa, play Dream Weaver.
Why? I don't want to listen to
I just want to hear what it sounds like. Oh yeah. We can keep talking, but I want to hear when the beat drops. But that's probably the youngest thing about you, no?
Yeah, I think so.
Is when you're because you're always like, okay, if Garfield did this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your
I mean,
mind
that's
is
my job, but yeah.
but your mind is very young, if that makes sense. Like you could get into that young mindset. You know what I mean?
I guess so. Of like the story, like I love to play with Barbies still. Like I could like
Wait,
think
what?
of like not like I could think of like backstories for Barbies. You know.
Like you would be like if you got like an action figure, you'd be able to like do something to that.
Eddie, can you turn this off?
I just wanted to hear what Dreamweaver sounded like. Alexa, stop. Okay, yeah, Dreamweaver. That's
Well,
a good
you know
song.
how like when you are a kid and you play with your Barbies and you're like giving them all like full backstories. You know, you're like, oh, this girl, she's a nurse, but she has 6 kids at home and she's got to get like. Apparently, you didn't play Barbies.
No, I didn't play that stuff. Like my brother did. I wasn't a big gamer. I didn't start playing video games till like later in life. Even like action figures, never had them. I had all the baseballs, soccer balls, basketballs, but never.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Is that all the questions?
that's all the questions.
Wow, thank you guys so much for
Thank
writing
you
in.
so much.
Write in more.
My big fat Latino wedding at gmail.com. I almost just said my big fat Greek wedding. Thank you so much for being patient with us. We're so excited to be back on a schedule.
Yeah, super excited. We'll try to be back next week.
For sure. No, we're back.
We're back
We're
next
back.
week. Because next week my schedule's not too crazy, so I think I might be able to.
Great.
We'll be able to do this.
Let's do it.
Thank you guys so much. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, MySpace, Facebook.